We're so glad you're spending time with us today. Your support is always appreciated at CSL. Remember, there are several ways to give. As you watch today's service, you can click the donate button right here on Facebook or donate on our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find the details on our website, cslftl.org.
Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL, Center for Spiritual Living. It's our brand new app available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, that's Florida.
Make sure to say hello to everyone today in the comments section and let us know your thoughts. We're so glad you're here.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit guide my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit guide my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit guide my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Yes, good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning,
Good morning.
CSL. Come on. Let's make a joyful noise. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the room and shout some praise. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the room and shout some praise. Spirit is in this place. Raise the room and shout some praise. Spirit is in this place.
Good morning, good morning. My name's Todd Maznicki, and I'm honored to welcome all of you here this morning to the Center for Spiritual Living, Fort Lauderdale. Whether you're here with us live in the sanctuary or joining us online, we're delighted that you chose to spend part of your Sunday morning with us. And right now, live, we're streaming on Facebook, on YouTube and our very own website, cslftl.org. If it is your first time here at the center, we have a special gift for you. Our ushers will be delivering to you these pair of mala beads that is a special gift from us to you that... First pair right here. You can use those to enhance your spiritual practice. This is a very special woman. You're going to find out soon how special. We're very, it's a special treat today. We're going to have some amazing music ministry here today. But if it is your first time, other than Miss Thing right here, who pointed herself out, we want to share those with you. And inside, there'll be a packet in there. They'll explain to you how you can help use those for your spiritual practice. If I had them right now, I'd hold them. And in times when I need... I hold them in times when I need to, when I need to remember the strength that is within all of us. And so I, encourage you to discover how they can benefit your spiritual practice. So we want our ushers to spot you. So please just raise your hand if it's your first time. And we also have a big, warm CSL round of applause for you in addition. There you go, right here in the front. Thank you for being here. We have a lot of first-time guests. Welcome. You're so welcome here. If you're online, also let us know it's your first time in the comment section. And also remember to go to our website, cslftl.org. Register online so you can also get our monthly newsletter and find out more about us. Please remember to like us and share us with your friends on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. At CSL Fort Lauderdale, we have an intention statement that says who we are and how we want to show up in the world. So would you all please stand once again and join me in saying our intention statement. After that, please greet your neighbor with a hello or a namaste. And please remember some people are still practicing social distancing. So CSL, who are we? Thank you. Enjoy the service.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest vocalist today. She's back. Make some noise for Envy.
Staring reflection in the mirror. Why am I doing this to myself? Losing my mind on a tiny error. I nearly left the real me on the shelf. Don't lose who you are in the blood of the stars. Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. Tears don't mean you're losing, everybody's bruising. Just be true, do I look perfect? Not really. I forgot what to do to fit the mold. The more I try, the less to work in. 'Cause everything inside me screams no, 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 no. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart, but tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising. There's nothing wrong with who you are.
Yes, no egos, fake shows like quote.
Just go and leave me alone.
Real talk, real life, good love, good night.
The smile that's my home, my home. We at church, y'all. You should be making some noise. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars.
Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. Tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising.
There's nothing wrong with who you are.
Who you are, who you are.
Nothing wrong.
Who you are, who you are.
Who you are.
Who you are, who you are.
Nothing wrong.
Who you are, who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are. Who you are, who you are. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Welcome home. Welcome home. Oh my goodness. You see the smile? Right now, I'm beyond happy. And if you don't know me, I'm Reverend Skip. I'm your associate minister here. But I come from a place called Agape International Spiritual Center. And I bring this love and this power and this energy that I learned how to share with everyone from my sister, Ricky Byers. Give her some love right here. Yes. We are so happy to have her. And if y'all missed it last night, this is FOMO. Fear of missing out. Next year, you're going to have FOMO because you missed out. And just to let you know how much everyone's been texting me today, everyone's been coming up to me, giving me hugs, going, that was fantastic. Got text this morning, and I just know that the Spirit of God was moving. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to have a new feeling in this thing that we're talking about here. So I want to welcome guests because we have guests from California. We have guests, Quinn, welcome. We have people from all over the place that came to hear this concert last night. So I want to welcome you. And online, Facebook, we know the B Hood is in the house today. If you don't know what the B Hood is, that is a devotional group of people that get together on Sunday and they support Ricky. She does it every Sunday except for here, this Sunday, because she's here and she's going to sing for us later on. So I'm very, very excited about that. So hey, B Hood. Yes, yes. So here at CSL, we have 7 core values, and they are love, healing, oneness, abundance, spiritual growth, service, and diversity. Today, we're going to focus in on service. So we had Black History Month first, and then we had Women's History Month. How about Black Women's History Month? Y'all know what happened this week, yes? We saw the first Black woman appointed to the Supreme Court. Now, I don't care how you feel politically because I'm not here to talk about that. But what I am talking about is progression. And no more than 5 times in her acceptance speech, in her appointing speech, she said the word service. She would say words like, it's a service. I am so honored to be of service to the people. See, when you are truly in service, when you are truly stepping out and saying, I'm going to be a person of service, you're not just serving one community, you're serving the whole entire planet. Because everything's a vibration, everything's an energy, so the work that we do here at CSL, it's a ripple effect. It moves out into the world. When you think about service, you think about the vision. I am here because I have the ability to give. I am here because I'm called to give. I'm answering the call. Service is one of our core values because we know how important it is. I can't do this by myself. We had an army of service people here last week, service members, we're calling them sacred service members, last night that helped us to put on a concert that raised money for our music department. We can't do this by ourselves. I'm going to invite every one of you to think about, where can I serve? Where can I make a difference in this community? Trust me, it will change your life. Today, our core value is service. So it is my absolute honor, I'm going to have Mike help my friend up to the stage. It is my absolute honor to welcome my sister, Ricky Byers. Let me... Before she starts, I want to tell you just something personal about me. When I went into Agape for the very first time, I did not like myself. I thought it was something wrong with me. And I knew that when I walked into Agape, there was this energy, a vibration of prayers of years and years and years, songs and songs. I knew, okay, I'm home. But I couldn't get past the fact of this label that I was carrying. And it was the music that softened my heart so I could hear the words of the teacher. Allow this music to soften your heart and receive the blessing. Everyone, Ricky Byers.
I chose this song because Reverend Skip requested it last night. And no way I was going to do this song. Just requires too much. It's also one of the first songs I wrote at Agape. The first song I wrote with Michael Beckwith. And the name of it is I Thank You. I thank you for being so real and touching me, letting me see what a beautiful world this world is. And I thank you for all that's revealed while you're changing me and opening my time blinded eyes to see my glorious possibilities. Maybe it's true that some folks can't see what's going on. They need the proof that a beautiful world this world is. But I thank you for showing the way and setting them free. Oh, blinded eyes to see a wonderful reality. Oh, and I pray for strength to keep seeing just like this. Oh, that I can say yes and move out the way and give my God its full sway. Oh, I thank you for being so real and changing me, opening my time, blinded eyes to see my glorious possibilities. I give thanks this morning for Antonio, the Envy, Nieto, and all the musicians in this community that's giving it a vibration, because it's the power of the living God through their sound, through their willingness to be real, to be wonderful, to get up here and inspire you every Sunday. I thank you. They make a difference. And of course, you're an extraordinary minister and board and all that it takes to make a church. Oh, and I pray for strength to keep seeing just like this. Oh, that I can say yes and move out the way and give my God its full sway. Oh, I thank you for being so real and changing me, opening my time, blinded eyes, opening my time, blinded eyes, God opens up my time, blinded eyes to see my glorious possibilities. Thank you, God.
I was just sitting there thinking, why did I ask her to sing that song before? So I got to get up and speak afterwards. But let me tell you what that song did to me. told me who I really was. It opened up my tired, blind eyes. And from there, I began to see infinite possibilities. I was no longer stuck in my addictions. I was no longer stuck in my self-hatred. I was no longer stuck in my internal racism. It took a process, but it was that softened my heart. You know, there's more to life than this struggle. That's what it did to me. And I heard that God is real. And I began the journey of believing that God was real, not God outside of me, but God within me. And everything came from that place of me knowing the truth that I am God in the flesh. Every time I step up here, I say a prayer, God, speak as me. This is what I know. This is why this is so important for me to be here. I love what Ricky said last night. We have a new thought, but let's have a new feeling in this church. Let's come together where we can celebrate love, we can celebrate life. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. And it doesn't start, it starts here. Well, we got to go out and learn how to live it out there, because that's the world that needs to see the love that we experience every day when we come into CSL. Y'all hear me? I love how Dr. Chris always reminds me, he says, Skip, you're here to bring us into a deeper understanding of spirituality. You're here to show us how to feel this principle. So I take it on fully. I take it on with a lot of heart. That's why you see me crying every Sunday here, because I feel it. I feel it. And I want you to feel it as well. Before I get started, and that was the pre, I want to share with you a video that our partner Baxter Martin does with us every month. And I know we have a crew of people that do this, so I'm going to ask all of us to do it. When we launch these videos every month on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook, repost, share it to your community so they know that there's a place here for Fort Lauderdale. That's how we're going to get the message of love out there. So let's show that video. Yeah. Thank you, Baxter Martin. That is our monthly video that they do so well. We are in partnership with a people who understands us, who are members here. We're grateful for that. We're talking about living beyond illusions today. So when I was growing up, and I'm still very much in comic books and superheroes. I love. You know, DC and Marvel, they're it. We even asked the question, DC or Marvel, who's DC and who's Marvel? And if you're a comic book fan, you kind of know what that means. And even now, today, I will watch a movie with superheroes and I'll get swept away. I allow myself to get swept away in the movie. If I'm very clear, it is an illusion. It is a part of the fantasy. And it's okay to be swept as long as you're very sure that it's an illusion. Listen, I don't know, and I believe in multidimensional. I believe in a lot of different things I won't say up here, but I believe in multidimensional places. I know that there could be superheroes flying around in another dimension. I'm sure there is. There could be even here some in this dimension as well. But I'm very sure that if I get up on the ceiling or on the roof of CSL and I jump off, you know, the law of gravity says, hello, Reverend Skip. So that's the illusion that I can fly. But there are other illusions that we carry around with ourselves all the time. And there are three illusions that we carry. We carry illusions with each other. We carry illusions with ourselves. And the illusion of power. So if we're going to talk about living beyond an illusion, let's have an examination of what illusion is. Illusion is something that is or likely to be wrong, perceived, or interpreted by our senses. And the five senses that we are always working with on this level, on this human incarnation, is sight, it's feel, it's taste, it is touch, and it is also smell. What Gary Zukav is talking about in his book, Universal Human, he talks about this idea that we are evolving to multisensory beings. Dr. Chris talked about last week. The multisensory being means that there is something that we are experiencing that we're getting beyond the physical, hence the word metaphysical. We know, listen, I'm pretty sure that there is something called God, and you can call it whatever you want, call it love, call it energy, call it nature, call it Gaia, that is operating, and I have a sense of that, and I know every time I think about my mama, she calls me. That is something else that I can't tell you. I can tell you I believe it's God. So this multisensory experience that we're having is where we want to evolve to. But what stops us from this multisensory experience? The ego. The ego, another acronym. You know I love a good acronym. Here it is. Ego, edge God out. When we get into the place of the thinking, instead of the feeling, we can edge God out. Now, I don't believe that God can be edged out of anything, but our awareness and perception of God can be. So in this point here of the illusion of others, it comes in different ways. There is the physical. We have an illusion of gender, that you're a woman, I'm a man. We're different. We have the illusion of sexuality. I'm gay, you're straight, bi, whatever, and that separates us because we love differently. A big one here in America is economic inequality. And that's in our minds. We believe that we reach a certain level up here and the other person down here, or vice versa, that we are not the same. That is an illusion. The biggest one that we've seen played out for the last, over 400 years has been race. That I'm black, you're white. So there, I should have this ceiling, and you have this ceiling, or I should have this job, should have this job. You know, I don't have to explain. But we saw it played out big throughout this pandemic. That was my come to Buddha, Krishna, Jesus moment, that there was work that I had to do within myself. And then there is the beliefs. And this is one where it's kind of sneaky, but yet it's not. It's in your face. Christian, Buddhist, Hindu. What about political beliefs? There's a divide. Red, blue, now there's purple. Yeah. So this, and green, and all that. Thank you, Ricky. She's going to, yes. So we have these illusions that we are separate because of what we believe. Here's what happens. This creates separation. It creates assumption. You know what they say about assumption? When you assume, it creates wars and conflicts, and I truly believe that this war that we're experiencing, and just guess what? The Ukraine is not the only war that we're experiencing. There is war in Africa, there is war in Asia, there is war all over the world. There's war right here in America, and it's because of these illusions that we continue to tell ourselves over and over again, and it becomes our truth. It's an illusion. In the Hindu faith, they say that, do not let your lying eyes deceive you. For me, I interpret that we are connected by something so much greater than what we can see. It is called love. It is called spirit. It is called the divine. That is what connects us. And until we're willing to accept that and embrace that, we're never going to move forward to the next level of evolution as a people that we're called to be. Yes? There's this illusion of self. We carry this illusion of self that I carry deeply, so I'm speaking from my own personal truth. Not enough. I'll never be enough. I can never get ahead. I can't get past this moment. Not worthy. I deserve better, or I deserve this. I will never find ... love, a new job, a new career, whatever. This is the illusion that we carry. It's a story that we keep repeating ourselves over and over again. You know what we call that? Trauma. Trauma is a repeated story that we tell ourselves over and over again, and we pull ourselves down. We pull ourselves constantly down to the place where we don't want to be, yet we want to climb out of the hole. Beyond the illusion, here's the one that I really want to target around today. Beyond the illusion of power, also known as the trigger. We all have them. We're all triggered by someone or something we see. We're all triggered. And if you're not, then I'd love to talk to you afterwards. You might be triggered right now, and it's okay. Bring it on. But the trigger is an illusion of power. When we are triggered, it's a reaction to someone else's crap. It's a reaction to our own crap. That's what a trigger is. It's a reaction. Also, that sense of someone owes me something, and when you see that person, you go right back to what they owe you. That's a trigger. What people think of me is none of my business, but I can let it trigger me. We all have that. And they might not even be thinking about us, but in our head, we are their greatest story that they're telling themselves. So we're telling this in our head, and they don't even care about us. But it is still a trigger. Here's another trigger, that you can save the world because of what you're seeing. Here's the truth. A trigger is a dynamic activation of energy. It's a dynamic activation of energy. So Gary Zukav says this, and I love this quote. This is what he says. When you act from a frightened part of your personality, you're caught in an illusion. It seems real, and you believe its thoughts and suffer its pain. In other words, the illusion becomes apparent in you through your painful emotion. Take that in just for a moment. And he goes on to say this is another quote. The entire domain of painful emotion is an illusion, and when an individual appears to cause painful emotions in you, your experience do not have anything to do with that individual. See, there is a difference between the circumstances and the illusion. The circumstances is this: there is a war going on. The circumstances is that people have hurt us. The circumstances is that our children might fall off the bike, and then there we go. We get into the illusion, the dynamic energy, the pain. So part of this work here is to understand, what is this energy that we're feeling? What is this energy that's coming up in us? When we are triggered, is an activation of the little self. I call it my ego. When I'm triggered by something that someone says to me, I'm triggered, and I let the little ego, the little skip, I have a name for my ego, it's called little skip. And little skip chatters, says you're not good enough, but you know you do this, and you know that person doesn't like you. The ego's here to protect, defend, and attack. So when it's active, the little skip, it's that little child that, you have to say, hey, little skip, I hear you, but I need to have a conversation with God. So in this ego, in this place of the fragile ego that's working, here's what we move. Here's the thing that we do to move out of this illusion. Number one, remember this. You have dominion over your emotions. Circumstance. You lost your job. That's a real circumstance that's happened. We have a choice to move through that situation in love, in infinite possibilities, or in the place of I am not going to get, or I am not good enough, and relive the pain over and over again. Now, I'm not telling you got to jump out of your emotions, because that's not my message. My message is saying you have dominion. When you're ready to leave and let that emotion go, you will. That's your process. We're talking about stepping into authentic power. Authentic power is understanding that you have dominion of what you are experiencing. Not the circumstance, but to move out of the illusion. Number 2, recognize what it is. I am having an experience here. I can hold on to it or I can release it. This is not who I am. This is an experience. It does not define me. It is not who I am. Sometimes I have to say that over and over and over again. You know, the biggest statement that I have as a minister here from the members, and I love it when you do it, and I have to go, okay, thank you very much. I always get, you know what you should do? Y'all know who you are. I love it, though. I love it because sometimes I am asking counsel from people because that's how we do as ministers. I have ministers who minister to me. But what I want to do is understand that even when I am feeling that energy of, oh, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do this, I can get into the chaos or I can walk through it with peace and go, thank you very much. Knowing that everything's going to be okay. It's already okay because I'm a child of God. That's the only way a child of God can live. It's okay. I have a choice. Number 3, I can't change the world. It's not an external change. It is an internal change within me. Wayne Dyer talks about this, that we see where we're looking from. If I'm looking from a place of chaos and my emotions and the illusion, that's what I'm going to see more of. And number 4, interact versus react. We have a choice. Interaction means we go within, we pray, we meditate, especially when we're getting this energy and this illusion is coming up in us. This is the time that we call forth prayer and meditation. This is time that we ask God for the counsel. We turn to spirit. Reaction, you know what reaction is? A reactivation of energy. So when we react and we reactivate that same energy that we don't want to be a part of. We have a choice to interact or react. Your choice. You have dominion over your emotions. Recognize what it is. Only you can change within. Interact versus react. I love this next quote from Gary Zukav. He says this: the 4 characteristics of an authentic personal or powerful personalities are, and we're talking about authentic power. This is what I want you to remember: humbleness, clarity, forgiveness, and love. So I love humbleness first. It says, I am teachable. I am teachable. I am teachable. So my sister comes in, and we're having the great time, and we get home, and we just start talking like we haven't missed a moment. It was great. I got to share some things with her about my eating. This is the heaviest I've ever been. Florida, y'all like to eat. Y'all like to eat. Y'all, yes, we do, yes. And I've been rolling with it too. And I shared with her, and I knew that once I would share, because I was expecting this to happen, she would get me right back into what I know. See, I came from the vegan land of California. Plant-based, the plant-based plant love, and it really works with me. I'm not telling you to be a plant-based eater, but I'm telling you to be a plant-based eater more. I'm telling you be more plant-based. Yes. I have to say this, I need help. And the whole week, I keep saying a week, it's been a day, she was just giving me the guidance, and I'm like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. We must ask for help. We must get a practitioner to hold space for us. We must sit in front of a practitioner and say, I don't know, I feel lost. Humility will bring us to the place of transformation, and that is the truth. Humility means that we are connected and we are vulnerable to feel the connection. This is why I cry. This is why I feel the connection, because I'm open. Humility says that I'm not here alone. And that's authentic power. When you can humble yourself, you're in humility. Clarity. We're looking for clarity from God, from the universe. That's what we're looking for. See, I don't move until I am moved. And I'm moved by spirit. I don't move until I'm moved. In the morning, boy, if I don't get that meditation time in and say, God, show me what I need to do today, I'm lost. I'm lost. Y'all know that song, Jesus Take the Wheel? I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel because I'm about to hit a tree. Show me where I need to go. Show me where I need to flow. So the clarity is not about from here. Clarity is from here, from the heart. Forgiveness. If you can't forgive, cool. Pull from the universe, because that's where forgiveness comes from. I always say this, driving down, and y'all made fun of me last week when I said the 95, because LA is like the 405. I'm driving down 95, and I tell you what, them drivers, and I always say, God bless you right now, because I can't. And guess what, y'all? I now have my Florida driver's license and my registration. I'm one of y'all. I'm one of the Florida drivers now, y'all. You're stuck with me, CSL. I'm here to stay. I got my license. You know, Envy, that made it official. When you got your license, that made it official. Oh, yeah, I'm a resident now. Hallelujah. The last one is love, and I'm going to end with this. Michael, can we bring our sister back up to the piano? The last one is love. There's no spot that love is not. This is what I truly, truly, truly know. There is no spot that love is not. When we are moving from authentic power, it is moving from the only power that can change lives, that can stop wars, that can change your mind, that can give you hope, that can show you who you are. We're talking about the power of love. Love is freedom. Love is allowing to receive. Love is that energy that has created the earth, that has created you, me. This love energy takes us to places that we did not know we wanted to go. It's not a rom-com love. You can't even really see it, but it's a love that you feel. It's a love that you think about, but when you come in contact with it, you know it. It is a love that heals families, broken families. It is a love that brings us to a place of right thinking. It is a love that elevates a community. This is the love that we are here to experience. This love is a love that has no end. It's eternal. It's a spirit that I call divine. If I tried to really explain it, I would be short. But if you can just close your eyes right now and experience it through Ricky Byers, just feel it.
God of my spirit, supreme inspiration. God of my heart, I take refuge in your great love. Creator and ultimate wisdom. May all be blessed and may all be at home. God of my soul, supreme inspiration. God of the stars, I take refuge
the way to love.
Yes. Yes. And as we continue to go within ourselves, as we take this moment to hear these words and this chant, I give thanks. I give absolute thanks and gratitude for this time that we can fully experience love. Give thanks that the one power, the one presence, the love energy is active everywhere. It is this energy that lives within us. It is us. It is this vibration that is our life that is expanding more and more of itself as us. This love energy is the energy of healing, is the healing of abundance, of oneness, of everything divine is. We are it. I bring to my consciousness anyone in this room right now who is experiencing any sense of dis-ease, challenges, triggers, that this is the time that we can lay them at the altar. We can free ourselves. This is a time that we can step into a new understanding of what love really is, that we may be transformed. I give thanks for this day. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Woo. Wow. Feel the love. Y'all feel the love? It's good. I'm going to invite our ushers to come up because this is the time that we get to practice the law of circulation. This is the time that we get to give from our hearts. And if this touched you today, then it's the time that we give because we've been touched. We also practice the law of circulation as we give from a free heart, and that's how we receive. And we also know that we can't do this unless we have your tithes, your times, and your offerings. So we're just so grateful. If you're online, there are many ways that you can give. You can go right to our website, cslftl.org, and you can push the donate button. And here in the sanctuary, we're going to pass the basket, but I want to thank our TPL members. And if you're here from Agape, our TPL program is our auto tithe. Those are the ones who give on a consistent basis all the time. And also that this is something that we all can participate in. So thank you so much. And also if you want to give on our app, if you have the app at home, just click on the give button there as well. So ushers, let's go out and multiply. Let's give thanks.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
We believe, Center for Spiritual Living, that meditation is the mother of our spiritual practices. So we practice meditation here. And this is our time that we get to go within. We get to take a moment. And, one of the things I hear from clients, who come in who want spiritual counseling, I say, how's your meditation practice? And a lot of times they hear, oh, they don't meditate. And I hear, why not? They go, I don't have time. All right. If you don't have time to meditate, then you're the prime candidate for meditation. I'm going to show you how easy it is. We're just going to go within, and we're going to take a moment just to listen to the song. Meditation is about listening. So everyone close your eyes, go within, and just listen to this song.
I breathe out, I breathe in, I am still, I go within. When I quiet my mind, in the stillness I find. Spirit meets me there, Spirit meets me there.
When the divine spirit meets you there in this sacred moment, what does it say to you? What does spirit speak? Loving, kind words. This love energy I've been talking about today. What does absolute unconditional love say to you? When this love energy speaks to you and meets you there, what does it say about you? Let's listen to the divine speak words of love. Oh, how sweet it is just to listen. How sweet it is just to be still and just hear. See, this love energy does not live outside of you. It lives in you. In fact, it is you. But taking the time to be still and to listen is the greatest gift that we can give to ourselves of self-love. Today is the day. Today is the day we begin our spiritual practice of meditation so that we may fully transform our life. We take responsibility.
I breathe out, I breathe in, I am still, I go within. When I quiet
so it is. Amen.
Sailed a boat or two, how the wild blue yonder to dreams rarely come true. And as far as I can see, island of green, I can put my trust in just one thing. Only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. No? Yes? Peaceful water, raging seas, all the same to me. I can close my eyes and still be free. When the waves come crashing down, the thunder rolls around, I can feel my feet on solid ground. It's only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Only love sails straight from the harbor. It's only love will lead us to the other shore. 'Cause out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Only love. Only love. Only love.
Oh my goodness. Only love. Only love. Yes. Woo. Oh my God. You love this place, right? Envy, welcome home. We love you, Envy. We're so glad that you're here. So we have a lot going on here at CSL throughout the week as well. So I said this earlier, and you saw me boohoo. I had the ugly cry, as Oprah would call it, the ugly cry. When I came to CSL, or when I came to Agape, I really was lost, and it was a practitioner that helped me along with the music. And I began to understand how important our practitioners are. I'm a practitioner. We have many practitioners here, and ministers are practitioners first in the New Thought faith. So I would love our practitioners in the room, please, to stand up. Our licensed practitioners right here. Judith, one of our practitioners here, And we hold visual. We hold prayer visual for you. We hold that space when you're not clear where you want to go. We're here for you. We pray. Today, you can get a prayer from one of our practitioners right in the sanctuary. We've changed our prayer place to here. We're going to stay in this vibration, this high field. And if you need a prayer and you're heading out right away, you can call our prayer line. Our prayer line is 954-990-5625. I got to learn that anyway. But I use the app. If you press the app prayer, you'll get a prayer that's already been prayed by one of the practitioners. All right. We have a youth department here that is thriving, a youth department that's doing some really incredible things. While we're studying here today, they're studying in the youth department right next door. So please bring your kids. Let them know that it's a great place. They have a lot of fun. And this, not this Saturday, but April 23rd, we're having a sacred service Saturday. We're going to the park and we're going to clean up the park. From 10:30 to 11:30, we're cleaning up the park, and it's Park Jaco Pastorius Park. Is that it? Pastorius. Okay, thank you. Pastorius. Okay, Pastorius. The park. Oh, we going to a park, y'all. Listen, I know my lane. We going to the park and we're going to clean up, and we're going to have lunch right here afterwards, because it's probably going to be too hot that day to be eating lunch outside. So we're going to be having lunch right here in the space here. And so please join us on the 23rd. May 7th, this is my lane. I'm very, very happy about this. We're having our second retreat, y'all. Our second retreat right here in the sanctuary. Did anyone come to our New Year's Day retreat? We had almost 60 people here, yes. It was wonderful. I have a team of people that are coming together to create a second retreat. It's called Essential Healing. I'll be doing yoga, and we have a friend of mine who's coming in from Costa Rica to do breath work. Reverend Tina is going to be doing, along with her husband, JC, will be doing visioning, and then we're going to do a sound bowl healing afterwards. It's going to be a very I would say, experiential experience of the divine healing. I have Kathleen, one of our board members, that's helped me to plan. We're going to have some plant-based food. It's going to be so good. Did I do that right? Plant-based food. It's going to be really amazing. So sign up. It's on the app, and it's also on our website, cslftl.org. Also, very excited about this. On May 4th, that's a Wednesday night, we begin our summer series of classes. We're going to have 4-week classes each month, May, June, July, and August. May, we kick off with the life visioning process inspired by Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith. And that's on a Wednesday night for 4 weeks, and it's going to be $99 for that month. And then if you want to take the next series, Reverend Tina right here, Tina, stand up again. She's going to be teaching the power of meditation. Absolutely. And we're going to do a deep dive into meditation. And then in June, did I say June? July, we're going to be talking about the power of prayer. If you want to up your prayer life, that's going to be taught by Juan Carlos, Reverend Tina's husband. And then we have a very special class that we're going to end our summer series with in August. Very big surprise. So get information about the summer series. It starts in May. We have another special class. We have a lot of good things that are happening right here. We have a video that we're going to show from one of our members, Norby.
Hello, 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 my CSL family. I'm so excited to be here with you today and offer an opportunity for us to work together in exploring your path with purpose. Fortunately for you, this is a 2-hour version of what took me about 20 years to figure out. My name's Norby Bells. I am a career and business coach, and I spent many years in academia as a professor and department chair. And over those years, I've coached a lot of people in their life, in their path, in their journeys, in their careers, in their jobs. And what I've come to find out is we were all born in our true path, in the direction we're meant to be headed, with everything we need to live a life of joy and love. And then life happens. Family, religion, society, church, etc., etc., etc. And this gets us going on what I call our should path. Right? For most people, for me, it looks something like this. I should be a doctor. I should get married. I should have 2.5 kids. I should live out in the suburbs. I should work up that career path so I can get to the top of my career. I should. Well, in this course, we're going to stop, pause for just a little bit, take a look around, and really experience for yourself which direction you're headed. Are you on your true meant path, or are you on this, what we call a should path? So I'm going to invite you to come join me on Wednesday, April the 20th, from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, either at the Center for Spiritual Living in Fort Lauderdale or online via Zoom from the comfort of your home. Please come join me. I look forward to supporting you on your journey, and I will see you soon. Have a fabulous day. Thank you.
Norby, stand up, please. One of our members, Norby, right here. It is a part of the vision of CSL that we would create some education here that is outstanding and second to none. All our information of all our classes for the summer series in Norby's workshop will be on the CSL app and also on our website. So please get more information. Sign up today. We want you to really be a part of something very, very special. And all our classes are available on Zoom. So my Facebook family, y'all can do everything we're doing right here, just be on Zoom. And we're going to do some really incredible things this summer. All right, y'all, thank you so much for staying around a little bit longer. I really appreciate you. And let's do our affirmations. Oh, thank you. Next Sunday is Easter Sunday. I almost forgot the most important thing. It is the Easter bonnet contest. I love it, but I ain't wearing no bonnet, y'all. I don't care. And he tried to get me in a bunny suit as well. He tried to get me in a bunny suit. I'm not wearing the bunny suit, so I'm not. No. But I want everyone who's going to wear their bonnet, bring their bonnet, wear it next Sunday for Easter. It's going to be a fantastic event. How many of y'all have bonnets that you want to wear? I see no hands. That is wrong. Okay, thank you. All right. Now it's time to do our affirmations. You're probably sitting on it, so grab your affirmation. It's just like mine. Let's know this together. Let's do our affirmations. I activate my authentic power, and I am a magnet for infinite good. My divine opportunities are endless, and so it is. All right, yes. Let's know this together. Let's stand up. It is in the power of the presence of the divine gratitude I give thanks. It is this power of absolute celebration that this has been a wonderful day, and it's still a wonderful day, because the power of God is ever expanding as itself, as each and every one of us. It is so good to know that we can leave out of this sanctuary and go to begin the lesson and live all the things that we've heard today. So we say yes to changing the planet. We say yes to being the giver of love. For everything we do is to remember to experience more love and to give more love, experience more joy, and to give more joy. This is the day that God has made, Spirit has made, love has made, and we shall rejoice in it and be glad. Oh, and be glad. And so it is. Amen, amen. Yes. Facebook and online, we'll see you next week at 10:30. Everyone, we're going to do our closing song together. Yes, let's do it.
This is my wish for the world. Peace will find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song that everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. a week.
Thanks for taking part in today's live stream on Facebook. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there are several ways to give. Click the donate button here on Facebook or donate on our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find the details on our website, cslftl.org.
Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL, Center for Spiritual Living. It's our brand new app available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, that's Florida.
Please stay in touch, and thanks again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.